If you're sick of feeling like you begging for clients, you know your offer help people, but when it's time to sell, it feels awkward and forced. What if you could follow a simple four-step process that feels like a genuine service and consistently convert prospects into client? So I'm going to go over the framework that is in my toolkit and the confidence that you're going to need to use it. We're going to dive into the simple sales strategy that I use to serve clients and grow my revenue. Hi, I'm Loudwine, and I help corporate women launch and grow seven-figure businesses with structure, strategy, and support. So for the full client attraction system and how to build your business in the next 90 days, click the link in the description box below to join the Starter Blueprint webinar right now. Okay. So if you like this video, if selling makes you nervous, and share in the comments below your number one sales objection. And watch until the end. So because I'll be revealing my four-step serve and sell framework that works every time. All right, so here's the serve and sell four-step. You ready? Write this down. Number one, discover the pain. So in your sales script, after you've introduced yourself, you give it the agenda, what's going to happen today, and then you start to build rapport and you start doing the needs assessment. During the needs assessment is when you discover their problem. So you need to ask open-ended questions to figure out what issues they are having. So some of the questions could be, what is your biggest challenge? How did it feel when this happened to you? How would you like someone to help you if this were to happen? How would you understand? How did you get to this point? How did, just ask open-ended question like that. What and how, not where. Where is too definitive. But ask the what and how and see how they start opening up to you. So whenever they answer you, you need to repeat back what they said to confirm that you understood what they said. Okay? So you need to actively listen so you can repeat what they said for understanding. That means you will show them that you were listening. If you repeat back what they said. So if they tell me, if I ask, what is your biggest challenge right now in your business? And they said, you know what, right now I'm having a hard time getting my boots to sell more because people are not buying it for some reason. And I used to sell it for $20, but now I feel like putting it out for $5. So my feedback would have been like, so what I'm hearing is you having a hard time selling the boots because you feel like people are not buying it based on price. Is that correct? They'll be like, yeah, I don't know. Should I change the price? How do you feel about the price? Another open-ended questions. I don't know. Should I be charging more? I'm not really sure. Like, I just feel like maybe maybe it's too expensive. Maybe I need to put it down to $5. And I said, why do you feel like you need to put it down for $5? Maybe that'll help me get in the door. Maybe they see the value of it. I'm like, so what do you think why do you think people would like $5 versus $20? I'm gonna keep asking questions, and we're gonna get to the roots of the problem. I'm gonna keep asking her. The problem is her fear of acceptance for the price. But the real issue is she don't know how to sell the boots at $20. So she want to reduce it because she fears like she's being too expensive. But she's not talking to the right people to make people buy the $20. Right? So number two, you need to illustrate the transformation. At any time like this, people like to do connecting stories. So you can share a brief client success story to tell them, okay, I had an issue with a previous client of mine where they had a t-shirt business, but they were mostly doing polo shirts, and the polo shirt had to have embroidery on there. And for them having an embroidered t-shirt, they felt like they needed to charge $20, but it was costing them $10 to the embroidery, and the shirt cost them $5, and they were barely breaking even. So I told them like they need to increase it. That way they make their money back from the shirt and the embroidery. So I told them like charge $50. It took a while to accept because of their money insecurities that they have, the money fears, and it took them a while to accept that. But once they increased the item to $50 and change their messaging around the shirt, that is luxury, that it's assemble a brand that creates community, exclusivity around that, they were able to start selling it by the boatload because they realized this particular embroidered item is not common. So they can only get it from them. That is the exclusivity mindset they had to have. So that's how I was able to help them. And I would love to help you fix this situation with the boots. Are the boots the only item in your store that you having this problem with? Another open-ended questions to get them to keep talking to me about what the issues are. So that is one thing you could do, is to share a brief client story, even if it's not real. The way I just made it up right now, did it sound real? Absolutely. I just made that up, but it sounds super real, didn't it? It sure did. It surely did. So in your story, you need to showcase the outcome. The outcome was they were able to double their income, and they increased the price based on what I told them to do. For them to make up the money that they already invested into getting the shirts and the cost for the embroidery, so that would reduce their, well, not reduce, but elevate their profit margins based on what I told them. Because they were paying $10 for the embroidered item and then $5 for the shirt. So $15 they're selling for 20, they're only making $5 back. It didn't make sense. So if they're putting the price at $50 and it only costs them 15 to make, now they make $25 more. Science. Well, I'm sorry, $35 more. $35 profit. It's a lot better than $5. So so create the outcome in the story. Paint the before and after vividly. Paint the before and after vividly. Okay. Number 3, present the solution. The solution needs to be in the offer. The offer that you do is to describe your program or service as the bridge. I believe I made the statement like, this is how I hope to help you do the same thing to increase your profit margins. Tell me, are the shoes, are the boots the only item that you have in this price issue with? I need to know if this is a one item issue, this is an overall store issue. We gonna get to the meat of the problem today. I'm gonna ask questions upon questions. I need to know what the needs are so I can fix it. And when I know it, I can offer you how I can help you. My service is this. It's gonna cost $5,000. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Or am I? But no. And also you need to talk about features and benefits. Okay. So for someone who needs a service, you're going to discuss benefits more. Okay. If someone needs a software to solve their problem, then you need to discuss features in the software that's going to help their problems. Okay. So Benefits and features go hand in hand. Sometimes you need to say both. If in your service you use software, then you need to explain the features that you're going to use to benefit that client in your service package. Okay. And number 4 is the invite with clarity. So you need to have a direct call to action. You need to close. In sales, they call that the close. The close is, let's move forward with a discovery call, a clarity call. Let's move forward with the next appointment. Let's move forward with the payment today. There's no if. I'm not leaving it to chance. You make this appointment, I already know you sought after me. You look for me to the point where you fill out a whole appointment for me to help you. So if you want to fill this whole appointment for me to help you, then you already know who I am. You already know that I can help you, so you might as well. You might as well. What's stopping you? I would be my own enemy if I give you reasons not to buy from me because you already made the first step. I only have to fail the sales appointment. Sorry, consulting. Consulting is the sales appointment, in my opinion. So, if you make the appointment, I'm already halfway in. I just have to say the wrong thing, not address their concern, not get into the right needs in the needs assessment portion of the phone call or the meeting. I can only fail if I don't do my part in the sales strategy. Okay. In my sales script, I have the opening, I have the agenda, then I have the needs assessment, then I have solution, and then the close, and then the next step. Okay. So my close, my direct call to action would have been like, let's schedule your first deposit today. Within my solution, I give you my whole offer. This is what I can do for you in 3 steps. This is what I'm going to use to fix this problem for you. And it's going to cost $5,000, but your deposit today is only $1,000, and I do have payment plans if you'd like, or you can pay the full amount today. What would you like to do? The next person that talks wins. Well, actually, is loses, but it's okay. I call it a win because they win because I get to help them, and I win because I get to get paid. But if I talk after I made the offer, that means I'm not secure in my offering. So they have to agree to my offer before I say the next sentence. So once they say, okay, cool, I can do that. Okay, so let's schedule your next appointment. And are we doing credit or debit today? You can also create urgency if you're doing a masterclass, a webinar. You can do limited spots, start date, the early bird bonus, get on my wait list, whatever it is, right? Get to the close. Get to the close immediately. All right. Again, don't forget to click the link in the description to save your free seat into the Startup Blueprint webinar so you can get the 10 full steps to set up your business for success in the next 90 days. So number 5, it is the follow-up sequence. All right. So day 1, you're going to send a thank you email and a resource. The thank you email can be, thank you so much for having this meeting with me today. I'm so happy I was able to help you. Again, here's the outline of what we discussed today. And here's the link to make your first payment. Boom. For you to schedule your first appointment. Actually, that could be the follow-up email. The next follow-up email could be, I thank you for taking the first step into fixing blah, 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 blah. I'm so excited to work with you. Don't forget to sign your contract. That will be coming from a separate email. And please click the link to schedule your first appointment. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? And your next follow-up, day 3, could be a value added tip in the email and invitation reminder of their next appointment. Hey, this is a reminder. Here's a tip for you, blah, 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 blah. Don't forget your next meeting is happening in 3 days. Number 7, day 7, final call to action and scarcity. Hey, I want to make sure that you ready for the next meeting. Now, if they not agree to become a client, this is coming from a masterclass standpoint. Thank you for attending the masterclass. I'm so excited for you. Here is a free checklist on everything we discussed in the masterclass. And I can't wait for you to join me in the next coaching section. Whatever you call the coaching. Don't forget, as mentioned in the masterclass, this only lasts so long for the next 3 days. It's going to be, normally the price is $14.97, but because you attended the master class, it's only going to be $4.97 for you. Don't forget to lock in that rate before it goes up in the next 3 days. 3 days later, on day 7, you send the final call to action. Hey, the price is going up tomorrow. I just wanted to follow for one last time. Take advantage of this extremely discounted rate. You're going to receive so much more value in it. Put all the sauce into that email to get people to say, okay, fine, I'm going to sign up. Almost forgot. Great. This is last minute. Boom. Okay. Number 6, mindset for sales. You need to reframe sales as service, not a favor. You are doing a service for someone. This is not free work. This is not an internship. It's not an internship. You have bills to pay and they need what you have to offer. So if you're selling something, most likely before they made the appointment, they already like what you're saying online. They've already heard good reviews from other people. They like your brand, how you present yourself, how you stand, how you carry yourself. They already have a decent idea of who you are ahead of time. So it's up to you to serve them to not fail. The next step is to have the one-on-one meeting with you. So that's up to you to fill that meeting. Don't screw it up by saying weird things and come off like you're not an expert like you really are. So speak with authority and serve people. Sales equals service, okay? And confidence. I need you to always recall any last client success you have before you pitch someone, okay? People relate to stories. Storytelling works a lot, especially in sales, how you can demonstrate that you've helped others and how you help them achieve a certain type of transformation with what you do. Say that story. Say that story. Even if you don't have one, make one up. They don't know that. But at least create a very powerful story that relates to that person so they can understand how you can help them. Okay. So again, for the complete 90-day plan, which include how to sell, click the link in the description box below to join the Startup Blueprint webinar for free, and I will join you in the next session in the webinar. If this changed your view on selling, please like this video, share this video with a friend, and subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop a brand new video. And I'll see you in the next one, which should be why you need a weekly strategy session. See you there.